September 12, 2008, Monroe County hosting Larue County, homecoming. Good evening, everyone. This is John Osgood along with Bobby Dale Gerals. We're at Darrell Carter Stadium. It's homecoming, Bob, and they're bringing out the banner.
Well, never seen that.
I guess that's the run through.
Never seen that in one before. But yeah, we got a big homecoming activities, and it will be at halftime. I do know that. So let Becky know back there it'll be a extended halftime, I guess, that we'll have to go for, because that usually runs, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes at least, doesn't it?
I believe someone said thought we had 29 candidates. I didn't count them in the paper today, but
a lot more than the 4 we used to have.
Yeah, used to.
But that will be at halftime tonight, and we'll get to see all the beautiful young ladies and the handsome men out there, the young men. And but yeah, the Larue's come to town tonight. Come in here 2-0. We're 2-0, and what are they, 4 in their 3A? Is that right? Or you got it?
I didn't look the.
John told me that's up, but now they're coming here a very respectable team, and I guess that, not saying it, but I'd say we're the underdog here tonight if that's their rating.
Yeah, I think they did have a higher lit rating than we did. I think Monroe was 10th in the 2A lit ratings. Washington has won their first 2 games over Fort Knox, and we just lost our sheet that had the scores on it. Over Fort Knox in Washington County.
Maybe it'll be back.
Maybe someone will fetch that for us. Larue leads.
That's lay a rock on it, John. The winds are blowing.
Larue leads the series 3-7. They won the game last year 27-8. Hadn't played for some time. 1998 was the last time we'd played until last year. Tonight we see if we can get that a little bit closer than 3-7. We'll try to make it 4-7 tonight. Monroe also comes in 2-0, having scored 49 points both of their first 2 games with wins over Taylor and Adair County. But it should be an excellent football game. Another good football weather night.
It's dandy. And last night, Friday night, I kind of missed the weather, I guess, a little bit. I said it's changed, but it rained, and I don't think it's going to rain tonight. It's almost a blue sky up there.
Yeah. Let's go back to the station. Let's take a 3-minute break. We'll come back and look at the lineups. You're listening to Monroe County football. For tonight, they're taking on the Larue County Hawks. Coach Pettit in his 5th season as the head coach at Monroe County High School. He has a record of 21 wins and 24 losses. As we said earlier, Larue leads this series 3-7. I guess one of the most memorable times these 2 teams met was back in the year when they were both undefeated. Larue County came here to Monroe County High School. Monroe won that one 20-3, went on and beat Fort Knox the next week 14-6. Let's see, that moved us to 12-0 when we lost the next week when we went down to Mayfield. But
maybe that's an omen of something that's coming up here, John.
Both undefeated again tonight. We're not quite in the same part of the season as we were at that time, but hopefully we can repeat what happened that night. Bobby Dale's going to take a look at the Monroe County starting offense.
Starting on the offense tonight, the center will be Clint Bybee, who is a 6'2", 200-pound senior. At the right guard is Justin Carter, who's a 5'8", 205-pound junior. And the right tackle is Toby Turner, a 6', 220-pound senior. And the right end is Garrett Lyons, a 6'2", 190-pound senior. And the wideout is Tyler Welch, 5'10", 155-pound senior. At left guard is Clint Jenkins, a 5'10", 245-pound senior. At left tackle is Brad Cornelius, a 5'9", 230-pound senior. And the tight end on the left side would be Neil Wilson, a 6'2", 185-pound junior. Quarterback is Justin Harlan, a 6'1", 160-pound senior. And the running back is Shelton Hampton, who is, I don't have his.
5'11", 170.
5'11", 170, and
Caleb's 5'9", 170, and
Caleb Maxey is the fullback at, what'd you say, John?
5'9", 170.
5'9", 170, and as you, the kicking will be the extra points, and kickoffs will be by Justin Carter, and the punting will be by Garrett Lyons. Of course, we might mention too, Garrett is 6'2", 190-pound senior.
Defensively tonight for the Falcons, across the front line, Jesse Bowman at one end, 5'9", 165, a senior. Jake Proctor's the other end, 5'9", 170, a junior. The tackles, Jared Rich, 5'7", 220, a senior. And Troy Wyatt, 5'10", 215, a junior. Behind them, Neil Wilson at one outside linebacker, 6'2", 185, a junior. Garrett Lyon, the other, 6'2", 190, a senior. In the middle, McHale High, 5'10", 190, a senior. The corners, Sheldon Hamilton, 5'11", 170, a senior. Mason Proppett, 6 foot, 170, a senior. And the safeties, Tanner Kendall, 6'1", 150, a sophomore, and Joseph Eaton, 5'11", 175, a senior. A good crowd out on the field for the run-through, Bob.
I missed it too. They did too, our guys over here. They're falling down.
I was going to tell you to watch the toss while I read the defense, and didn't we? He was asking about the officials. The officials tonight, the referee David Rogers. He's helped out by Tony Henry, Jennifer Franklin, Jason Decker, and Daniel Rogers. Tonight's officiating crew. This is homecoming. We'll have the crowning of the Queen at halftime. We mentioned earlier, Larue County is 2-0. Their wins came over Fort Knox, 46-14, and Washington County, 52-35. I noticed on the internet that I think they have like the leading rushing defense in the state currently. But, Coach Pettit pointed out that the two teams they played, Fort Knox and Washington County, through, I think that maybe they have only run maybe less than 10 times.
Oh, you're kidding.
10 rushing attempts against them this season. So you're not going to give up a whole lot of rushing yards. And
that could be deceiving. Then good.
We may change that tonight, hopefully.
Let's hope so. I think. I'm pretty sure we can. And they just told me I think Monroe's receiving, John.
Coach Pettit did let us in on the first play tonight. We'll see if that's what we run. See how successful that first play is. He scripts some of his first plays. Kicking for Larue County, Lincoln Bingham, 5'9", 200, a junior. Sheldon Hamilton is deep in the middle for the Falcons, along with Tanner Kendall. This is Neal on this side, Neal Wilson.
We got Tanner, and who you say?
Neal on this side, Sheldon in the middle. Mr. Rogers gives the signal, and Bingham is on the way. Low down the middle, Hamilton will field it at the 12-yard line. Trying to find the wedge, hit at the 25, he'll be brought down about the 27-yard line where the Falcons go on the attack. 1st and 10.
John talked last night about how big their backs was. That's 67, John. What you got him listed at?
Guess we'll run this to the far side of the field, the right. Now we may run it this side. Coach Pettit said look for the hitch and pitch. You're going to throw either to Garrett or Neal. If we throw to Garrett on the far side, he's going to pitch it back to Sheldon. We're throwing this side to Neal. He pitches to Kendall. Okay, he's saying Neal was down when he caught the ball and tried to pitch it back. So
well, we lost on that.
No. Didn't work very well. Got 2 yards. 2nd and 8 to the fullback. Give to Sheldon Hamilton over the left side of the line. He's out past the 35-yard line. Bring up 3rd down.
36-yard line.
Ball spotted on the 36-yard line. Falcons need 1 for a 1st down. They're on the 1st drive of the night. We played a minute. Ball on the left hash with a wishbone behind Justin Harlan, Maxey, Hamilton, and Kendall. Double tight ends. This is the formation that Larue County was running against Washington County last week. Harlan sneaks for a 1st down. The line clears a path out to the 39-yard line. And Monroe will have 1st and 10. Still on the right hash. Justin Carter is starting at right guard tonight in place of the injured Ethan Brown. I believe Ethan said he had an MRI today and should hear something Monday.
Yep, that's what I heard on, John. We hoping the best.
Option to the right side. Pitch it to Kendall. Cuts up at the 35, 40, 45. He's gang tackle. He's somewhere around the 47-yard line.
Nice run. I tell you, he made a lot of. Justin kept that thing a long time, John. I didn't see how hard a lick he got, but that's the option you got to do.
Ball spotted on the 46, 2nd and 3, 10 minutes. We're in the 1st quarter. Monroe on the 1st drive of the night. No score. Line, the tight end comes to the left side. Wilson split wide on that side. Wishbone in the backfield. Harlan takes the snap, fakes to Hamilton, or to Maxey, to Wilson. Wilson has it at the 45. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. He had 10 steps on the defensive man.
It may could have been 1 step further, but But with somebody that wide open, John, you've got to make sure you hit them and not, you want to make sure that works.
First and goal on the 8-yard line with 9:35 to play in the first quarter. Wishbone again. Wilson and Lyon are tied. Harlan calling his play from the line, or calling his signals. He gave it to Hamilton. Fake to Maxey on the right side. Hamilton over the left side got to the 5-yard line.
On the carry,
It blew me.
almost 3 yards.
We'll call it the 6. Second and goal.
It'll be second down and goal from the 6-yard line.
Any of those three back there in the backfield, Bob, they're going to gain some yardage with just a little hole. Maxey, Kendall, and Hamilton all with good speed. If that line can create just a small seam, they're going to get some yardage. Fake it. They end around Wilson. He's going to throw out on his Wilson to Lyon for the touchdown at 8:45 of the first quarter. The Falcons take the lead on their first drive of the night.
Something to ride on, John? Or
This is scrap paper right here. Caleb Maxey in to attempt the point after, and like Coach Pettit said, we're going to direct snap it to him. Neil Wilson flinched. They had a guy that jumped also. We'll see who the penalty's on. Falcons are on the board after a 73-yard drive.
look, here's our kicker over here putting his shoe on. Didn't he have his shoe on, John? That's trouble.
See, it's different. He's
That's
playing
trouble
now,
when
yeah.
you got your kicker playing.
Yeah. Penalty is on Larue. That moves the ball a little closer to the goal line. We may go for two the more conventional way. Justin Harlan has joined the huddle. Cal High, he's ordinarily the long snapper, but may put him at fullbacks. Looks more like our regular offense taking the field. We're going to go for two from just outside the 1-yard line. An eye backfield, and there's the delay penalty. So now we're going to back up 5 yards. Now Coach Pettit says go for one.
On the Falcons.
Send Joseph Eaton out. He's the holder. Ball now spotted out near the 6-yard line. High the snapper. Justin Carter on the field. Tee's placed on about the 22. Snap down. Pick is up. 8 minutes, 45 seconds. We're in the first quarter. Falcons lead. I got it as a 7-play drive. 73 yards in 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Or 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Carter has his...
I was trying to figure out the pass a while ago, John. 46 to the 8.
Yeah, 46-yard play.
Okay.
Carter approaches. Puts the toe to it. It's going to be fielded at the 13-yard line. And the 25 gets it out past the 30. That's Alex Lee.
35-yard line where Larue County will have it there. First down and 10.
Larue's first possession will start at their own 35.
See what, John? That was a great drive. Start a game.
That mixed it up well. Larue comes out with double tight ends in the wishbone. What little I watched of the Washington County film, this is what they ran. They split out of that bone, go to the, we should call that the wing tee. Now bring a man in motion, hand it to him. Reversing around the right side. He comes up to the 45, brought down from behind by Neil Wilson.
Lee on the carry.
Alex Lee on the carry. 15-yard gain, first and 10.
We didn't cover that good.
Mason Prophet comes out, replaced by Joseph Eaton. Split backs in the backfield. And off over the left side. We've got this Coleman missed the tackle. There's a linebacker there. On the far side of the field, Neil Wilson. Tackled him for a loss. That's back to the 45, loss of 5. Second and 15. 8 minutes to play, and we're in the first quarter. Monroe leads 7-0. Shaquille Cox is the ball carrier on that play. Single back behind Lucas Shadowman. Fullback right up the middle. He's in the Monroe County territory.
He got the 10 back.
Ryan Wofford. He's a load, 5'11", 205, a junior. 10-yard gain makes it 3rd and 5.
Big play here, John. We need to slow them down. They've made, well, except for the loss, them other two were nice gainers.
Hawks begin in a wishbone. They stay in it. Hand off to Wofford again, I believe. They're still pushing the pile. He's not going to have a first, but it's going to be pretty close. They may have a decision to make.
I don't think you go here this early in the game. I don't see it.
Oh, well, they've scooted it way back on that.
About 1 yard.
I guess officially the 42. It's between the 42 and 43.
And they're going. Unless they're going to try to cross off.
They come to the line quickly with 6:45 to play in the first in a wishbone. And off over the left side. I believe he has the first down.
They're confident in their running game when you do that, John. I think it's early in the game to go and, but
number 33.
that's why I'm up here not coaching.
That was a freshman, Drew Newberry, 6 foot 215.
First down.
Across the 40 to the 39-yard line, 1st and 10. They do not tarry long in the huddle. They call their play. They're to the line, running it. They're sweeping to the right side. Hit him in the backfield. He's going to be brought down short of the 35. Alex Lee, Kel Hyde, Jesse Bowman, a couple of other Falcons on the tackle.
About 2 yards on the play to bring up second down.
Call it the 36. Second down, the long, about 8. Long 7. Backs are split. Shadowin, fullback, right up the middle. He's inside the 25-yard line. The Hawks are moving it. Staying on the ground. 23-yard line, 1st and 10 with 5:55. Clock stopped to move the chains.
That run is good for a Larue County first
No
down.
lead 7-0, but the Hawks
They're coming in a
having
hurry.
success.
They're coming in a hurry.
Everybody tight, 2 split backs in the backfield. Student body to the left side. That's Cox. Short gain.
He thought he just followed his blocker right through there, and he's so little. He's not very big now. He's one of them little scat backs that there, ain't he?
5'7",
I
145.
knew he wasn't. He's not different than them 210s are running through there. He was behind one of them 210s.
He's a sophomore. Shadowing to the line. A wing back on the right side. They're going to sweep it that way. Hitting the backfield again. That's 65. Bybee, and see who gets up. Bybee in the backfield, first contact.
That left side really stopped the hole up, though, Johnny. Bybee coming across to get him from the other side there.
Ball's on the 22-yard line. 3rd down. Hawks need about 7.
3rd down and 8.
4 minutes, 40 seconds, first quarter. Clock doesn't stop much with these runs. Going to throw from the shotgun. Incomplete off the hands.
Yep, hit him in the worst place he could. He was looking to run, and he was wide open.
Tanner Kendall and Neil Wilson were both out there. Tyler Hornback, the intended receiver. 4th down and 7 from the 22.
But he would have had his first down there if he catches it there too, John. He had enough.
The quarterback is 6'1", 145, a junior, Lucas Shadowin.
And no doubt they're going again if they went the last time.
2 to either side. Shadowin in the shotgun. Sent a man in motion to the left. He's going to roll that way. Now look to throw deep toward the end zone. It is a, did he catch it? Touchdown. There's the signal from the official.
Touchdown, Larue County.
He was wide open, John. They had 2 back there. I don't know how we let them get behind us that bad.
I believe it was 25. Alex Lee on the reception from
What's a big one, John? That's a 4th down. You remember that one.
From Lucas Shadowin. 4:20 of the first quarter.
How many yards? 27?
22. Had to give up that 4th down play. Kick is good. Thought he may have hooked it. Extra point was by Justin Shelf.
Number 90, Chief, is good.
Okay, now catch me up. Did you
Is that
say
an I or an F?
15 was the quarterback?
Yeah, can't tell if that's CHELF or IF. 7-7, 4:20, first quarter. Both teams with nice drives.
Who caught it, John?
65-yard drive for Larue County.
Which number caught it?
25. Their drive lasted 4 minutes and 25 seconds.
Kicker's 30.
90's the one that
Oh,
kicked extra
90?
point.
Okay.
30's kicking off. Lincoln Bingham,
Kickoff for the Hawks. That's deep in Monroe County.
Hamilton, Kendall, and Wilson are at the 15-yard line.
Number 27,
Low,
Tanner Kendall.
fielded by Hamilton at the 16. Up the middle, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's going to hop over 50. He'll go all the way. Don't block. No blocking behind him. We're still blocking back there 50 yards from the goal line. Hamilton takes it 84 yards.
And I tell you what, John, they two coaches got that young man before he got to the sideline, too, and giving him a chewing.
We're blocking at the 50-yard line.
I ain't going to say who it was, but these two of them had him, and Coach Pettit was one of them. The Larue player, he healed, and that's what they're wanting.
Yeah.
They're wanting a penalty to call this thing back, because he's done 40 yards ahead of everybody, and that's the only way he's going to get it back.
A retaliation.
But he at least blocked him in the front, but he could have very easily been in the back. But it's a great touchdown. How many was it, John? Missed it.
4:08, first quarter.
84
yards. Picked it up at the 16. Carter's kick hit the upright. Oh, my.
The upright and bounces off. No good.
That ended a long streak of extra points made. I think 10. 7 last week. I think a couple in the game before that. So we had about 10 in a row. 13-7, 4 minutes, 8 seconds. We're in the first quarter. Already a lot of excitement. Carter's kickoff fielded at the 11-yard line. This is Lee. A big hit by Proctor at the 25. There was Alex Lee on the return. He got to the, we'll call it just outside the 26. They take over with 3:59 to play in the first quarter. Let's see if we can stop the Hawks on this one. There's a whistle while the teams are at the line. Someone must have lined up in the neutral zone.
Neutral zone, that's usually what it is.
Look like they're facing Larue County.
Could have been an equipment thing, too. Nope.
That'll back the Hawks up. 1st and 15. Proctor, Rich, Bybee, I believe, is on the line with ball. We have a 5-man line. Sweep it to the left side. Trying to get outside. We're not going to let him do it. Hamilton's over there. Lyon was there. Wilson was there.
And that's just about how many had a hold of him, too. But, you know, they've been having their best luck so far up the middle, too. Kind of going off tackle.
Yep. That was Cox. Loss is back to the 20-yard line. 2nd down and long. Sweep it to the right side. Cuts up. Get outside the 20. Proctor and High, Eaton on the tackle. At the 23-yard line, it'll be 3rd down. They need about 14. A lot of substitutions for Larue County. See what kind of formation they deploy. They send
shotgun. Coming out of the shotgun.
2 to either side. Shadowin has a back to his left. He rolls to his left. Trying to set the throw. He's pressured and taken down with Jesse Bowman on the side. Jesse Bowman in the backfield again. He had 3 last week.
You've heard us say before, that's the best pass defense is a rush like that. He was looking to go deep. He just needed a little time.
Brought him down at the 16-yard line. 4th down. They've got to get to the 37. 2:19 clock running in the first quarter. Monroe leads 13-7. Larue punter back at about his 5-yard line. A low line drive. Wilson goes back and fields it at the 44. 45. Nice block by Proctor. Oh, my goodness. That's going to be a terrible call. He threw that flag 20 yards away. Right by Coach Pettit. Proctor laid the first man out, and we're going to call him for a bad block. Neal got it inside the Larue 40, but it's going to be brought back. Minute 59.
Of course, that's right here in front on the 50-yard line or 48 where everybody could see it. And he's just saying he didn't. What is, you got to have your head in front of him? His head was definitely in front of his. I don't know what the rule on that is.
It looked like a very good block from up here. We'll get Coach Pettit's opinion later. Backs Monroe up to their own 36-yard line. 1st and 10, leading 13-7 with a minute 59 to play in the first quarter. Kendall and Maxey in the eye behind Harlett. Welch to the right, Wilson to the left. Ball on the left hash. Kendall doesn't have any running room. He's brought down for a loss. See where they spot it. 2-yard loss back to the 34-yard line. 2nd and 12. Homecoming tonight. Crowning of the Queen at halftime. Kendall comes out, replaced by Hamilton. Harlan has the eye behind him. Fakes, rolls to his left. Looking for Wilson coming across. No, it throws up toward Hamilton. Sheldon really didn't look like
he wasn't
was
even
expecting that.
He was going about half speed. And to be honest, he's running full blast. That's right in stride, too. Because it was all the way across the field, but there was nobody there in front of Shelton.
He looked like he was going to have some open running room. I thought he was looking for Wilson across the middle. 3rd and 12 from their own 34-yard line. Wilson goes to the right. Welch to the short side of the field, the left side. Maxey and Hamilton in the eye. Tight ends on the right side. And off up the middle, Maxey. 45-40. 35-40. All the way off the 49-yard line.
That's a nice run.
You wouldn't think Caleb was a fullback to look at him, but that's the position he runs. He's 5'9", 170. Like we said earlier, any of these three backs need just a small hole. He got one on that right side.
For 14 yards.
First down on their own 48-yard line. I formation again. Fake it, rolling to the right, to the left, excuse me. There's Lyon in the middle of the field. Goes down at the 38-yard line. Another first down for the Falcons. 4:19. That's 41.9 seconds in the first quarter. Falcons up 13-7. Another first down on the Larue 38-yard line. Kendall on the back of the eye with High in front of him. Wilson and Welch the receivers. A 4-man line for Larue County, and someone's lined up offsides again. Thought he pointed toward Larue. Offside. Going to give Monroe County a 1st and 5.
Bring up first down and 5.
On the 33-yard line. Clock down to 25 seconds. It is started. This may be the last play of the first quarter. Sweep it to the right side with Kendall. Highs out in front to block. Tries to pop it outside. Breaks one tackle.
That's in
Looks like no gain.
That's in the holding category.
I thought, was there a flag?
Yeah.
I thought I saw a flag. Yeah, I see it over there now on the far side of the field.
Flag on the play. Holding against
Push us out behind the 40. Harlan, Hamilton, and Lyon were over talking to Coach Pettit.
Do you get credit for that run, John?
Yes. I don't know that he got anything, though. He would have if he gained, but it was spotted from the line of scrimmage.
Okay, well, that's right. We gained that on the first.
It counts as a run. 0 gain. 10-yard penalty back to the 43-yard line. Still first down. Falcons need 15. That will end the first quarter. Monroe County 13. Larue County 7. Falcons back to the line on 1st and 15. Cross it up to Hamilton. 40, 35, 30. Wilson trying to run some interference. 20, 15. Pushed out of bounds near the 10-yard line.
Guess what, John? We didn't change ends.
Well, boy, that was a quick quarter change. But we didn't. Are we going to change now?
Now they're going to do it. They thought of it.
Well, that might have been one of those untimed downs. Had something.
That run by Helton is good for Monroe County Rockets.
I'm not sure why they would have done it, but I don't know if something. Well, he timed it though, because we just ran 12 seconds off the clock.
I think they just forgot it.
Think they forgot?
Yep.
Now we're changing ends. Ball was spotted outside the 10-yard line. The Falcons can get a first down. 1st and 10. Yes, officially this will be the 11-yard line. Wilson is out here very wide. Now he's going to move in a little bit now. Thought he was going to hide out here. He's going to be very wide to the right. Maxey and Kendall in the eye behind Harlan. Larue County jumps.
They're back here with the quarterback.
Falcons look like they did a good job keeping their position.
I like to use that note, John, when you're needing that 4 yards on 3rd down or something forward. But getting closer to a touchdown is good too.
1st and goal. Moves the ball
from the 6-yard
around
line.
the 6-yard line. Falcons lead 13-7. Justin's extra point attempt on the last touchdown hit the left upright. High backfield again. Welch is the receiver split wide to the right side. For Wilson coming around, he's hit in the backfield.
They read that all day. So we're back to our original, I guess.
See where the spot. It's inside the 10, around the 9.
About 2 on the play.
Second down. Maxey and Kendall come out. Again, the Falcons would like to go ahead and score a touchdown, but we can get a first down inside the 1 yard line. High and Hamilton are the backs in the I. The tight end line is on the left. Fake that way. Harlan's in trouble.
What's he done on that?
Did that go backwards too?
I don't know.
Are they going to let that be incomplete or?
I think they're going to call him down. Ooh, we dodged a bullet there.
No,
intentional grounding.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Just got to eat it sometime,
Yeah.
John.
Take the sack.
That's a loss of down, too.
And we're way back now. The 20-yard line. Third down. We need 19 for a first or 20 for a touchdown. Ball's on the left hash. Welch, the receiver on the left. Wilson on the right. High and Hamilton in the backfield. Line is on the right side of this line of scrimmage. Pitch it to Hamilton. He's looking to throw. He's in trouble. Now he's going to run it. 15, 10.
Of course, that looked like a face mask too, didn't it?
He's at about the 8-yard line.
Hey, what, John, now be a time to get that extra point back with the field goal.
Ball will be on the right hash. Fourth down.
Gain of about
Spotted on the 9-yard line.
That'll bring up fourth down.
There again, so Justin's in the game. And I don't guess has on his square-toed shoe. Now Coach Pettit's calling timeout.
This is just an extra point for him, I tell you. He's kicking this long all day, and we feel like we're down. We're 1 point down right now. I mean, on the extra point.
10 minutes, 34 seconds. Monroe 13, Larue 7 for Wilson. Hornback brings it to the 39 with 10:27, second quarter. Monroe leads 13-7. Give it to the fullback. He's got a gain of about 4. Ryan Wofford, ball spotted on the 43.
On the play to bring up second down and 6.
Falcons back on the road next week. Go to Barron County. I believe they're playing Glasgow tonight.
Yeah, that'll cut their big rivalry for them now. That's their crosstown, so maybe they'll wear themselves out on that one.
Wofford again, stacked up at the 45-yard line. I believe third and about 4 for the Hawks. Falcons need a defensive stop. Got down close. See, got to the 6 on their offsides on first down. We backed up from there. Wishbone in the backfield. They run the left side. They will have a first down. This is the big freshman, Drew Newberry, 6', 215.
The 33, Newberry on the carry for Larue County.
He's brought down at the Monroe County 45-yard line.
First down.
Bobby takes a break. He's replaced by Turner, Toby Turner. Larue out of their huddle. They have 2 tight ends. Wishbone in the backfield, and they're just running it right at us. We hit them at the 44, 43-yard line. Got a couple. That's Lee, Alex Lee.
Of course, that's what David White, that was his description. They'll just run it right at you. The whole, what is it, 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Yeah. 2-yard gain, second and 8.
Ain't no dust on these fields anymore. They're all Bermuda grass and
With sprinkler system.
with the sprinkler system.
11 that came in, quarterback.
And look at him. He's the running
Jordan
quarterback.
Brewer, he's a freshman. Hand off, hit in the back to field by Rich.
I remember his dad, Boo Brewer. Remember the Boo that played for Louisville?
No.
Basketball.
Newberry was the ball carrier. Rich brings him down at the Monroe 47-yard line. It sets up third and long for the Hawks.
The play will bring up about third down and 12.
8 minutes, 10 seconds. Second quarter. Monroe 13 and Larue 7. Brewer in the shotgun, has a back to his right. 2 receivers either way. He's rolling to his right. He's gotten outside us. 45, brought down at the line. Rich.
That's what he's running for, though. That's speed. When he comes in, he's the running quarterback.
Fourth down. Hawks need 8.
Thinking it's a fake, John. Why would you?
Fourth down and about 8.
Hornback punting. Wilson's back at his own 12-yard line.
Yep.
Snap short. Throw complete. They snapped it to Lee. He completes the pass. I believe it's to 23. Tyler Nall.
They went earlier and didn't go. Why would they go there?
Nall, 6'4", 165, a junior. Gives Larue a first down on the Monroe 31-yard line.
That's good for Larue County. First down.
Tell you what, though, both of these coaches are making it an exciting ball game. I tell you, they punted one time, didn't they? They had one punt.
Brewer, quarterback, Wishbone. They're sweeping out of it. He's keeping it. There's a flag. High and Lyon brought him down for maybe a yard gain. The flag is around the 20-yard line.
Flag on the play.
Holding on LaRue.
Holding against LaRue County.
7:05 until halftime. The crowning the homecoming queen. Monroe has a 6-point lead. Both teams scored on their first possession. Ball's backed up to the 40. First down. Monroe had a
down to the track. All the
nice drive on their last possession.
Need to report to the track.
Got it inside the 10, couldn't punch it in. First and about 19. Lee trying to sweep the right side. Cuts up, it'll be brought down at the 34-yard line. Kendall came up to get in on the tackle. 2nd and 13. Lee goes out. Mr. Wofford comes in. He's the big fullback. Ball in the middle of the field. Wishbone behind Brewer. Run Wofford over the left side. We bring him down for a short gain. He's Wilson. Let's see, JV had a game early in the week, didn't they, Bob? Don't think they played last night, did they? Allen County. I believe they said we won that one. I don't remember the score. 5:45 in the second quarter. Brewer fakes, rolls to his right. Being pressured, missed him. He's still bouncing. He's hit by, is that 32? Yes, Hell high on a nice open field tackle. Nailed it.
Taking LaRue's a young team. I think this 11's just a freshman too, isn't it?
Yes.
And that big fullback running back there. And
Loss of 1, 4th and 11.
Bring that 4th down and about 11.
From the 31, they're going to go again.
And I missed who was really putting the pressure on him back here. Did you see who it was?
No, I don't know if it's Proctor from the end or Rich is the tackle on that side. Because we have a 5-man line. Bring a man in motion, rolling to his left. Rich has chased him. Here comes Bowman, got a hand on him. Pass incomplete. Not going to be enough.
Wilson might have got a finger on it, but still Wilson went after him. I don't know if he catches it though, John. There's anybody behind him, but Wilson tipped the ball. But it's a good stand there. We finally stopped them on. Now we see if we can get that offensive goal in again. It's been a rolling. I mean, we haven't punted.
Pass is intended for Tyler Hornback. 4:58, second quarter. Monroe takes over at their own 32-yard line.
It just seems like this has been a fast half to me. I tell you, it's
a lot of running. That clock keeps running. Falcons huddle again. Went to the line of scrimmage. Maxey, Hamilton, and Kendall in the wishbone behind Harlan. Wilson split wide to the right. Sweep it right. Kendall looking for a hole. He's to the 34. I thought he was going to make it 35, but push back. Call it the 35. 2nd and 7. Be nice to drive this down the field and run the clock out about the time we score. Wilson wide to the left side. That's the open side of the field. Wishbone behind Harlan. Line the tight end on the left side. Sweep it that way with Hamilton. Trying to get outside. He's got the 35, 40, 45. Near midfield. Pushed out of bounds. Looked like a late hit. I think he stayed on his feet. It's a first down for Monroe.
Run out of bounds about the 50-yard line. That's very good for Monroe County.
Spotting the ball at midfield.
got around that end, John. They thought they had him, but he got around there.
It's an odd-looking wishbone. I think that's supposed to be a wishbone in the backfield. Pitch it to Kendall. They're coming to the right side. Cuts up. He's brought down for no gain. 2nd and 10.
Bring up 2nd down and 10.
Clock under 4 minutes. Falcons trying to add to their 13-7 lead. We're approaching halftime. Clint Bybee brings the line to the ball. Lyon and Wilson are in close. Maxie, Hamilton, and Kendall in the wishbone. Take it to Hamilton. Harlan back to throw. Pressured in the flat to Maxie. He slips. Still keeps his feet. 40, 35. Makes the tackle. Runs over a tackle at the 32. Walk down at the 30-yard line. They're going to call me a fullback. I'm running like a fullback. 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for Monroe County. 3:20. Second quarter. Same formation. Double tight end with a wishbone. Harlan calling signals. Fake it up the middle. Give it to Kendall. 30, 25. Uncle Blocker. 2 men out in front of 2 defenders that he avoided until he got down inside the 5-yard line. Back of the ball maybe touching the 5. Maxey comes out. I thought he might have been holding his arm a little funny. 2:50, clock running, nearing halftime. High is the fullback. Double tight end again. It's Whitty over on this side. Hamilton trying the left side. No gain, they have lost.
It is.
Might have been 72 over here instead of 82. There goes Jared Rich. We'll see if he's in the backfield or on the line. He saw him in the backfield some last week. Ross is back to the 7.
Second down and goal from the 7.
Second and goal. Kendall and Hamilton are both out of the lineup. So we're going for power instead of speed. Maxey, Rich, and High. Now Rich is moving over to a wing. Maxey's the only one behind Harlan. We've got it stacked up on both sides. Motion to the right side. Oh, and Rich jumps. That's going to move us back.
Well, we've shot ourselves in the foot down here 2 times, John. We've been to the 6 and the 4, and we're going backwards.
Minute 52. Monroe leads 13-7. Second quarter. That moves us back. And Monroe calls a timeout. Oop, minute 52. This drive started a little less than 5 minutes. Falcons going to try to punch it in. We've been down here on our last drive through an interception in the end zone. Harlan rolling to his left. Now looking back to the right. He's in the grass again and brought down outside the 20-yard line. It'll be third and longer. Third and 22. Clock runs at a minute 27. Tooley comes out. Wilson
From the 22.
goes wide to the left. Welch to the right. Don't have to get it all. It is third down. We can get part of it back.
But the clock's going to be our enemy now. It's down to almost a minute.
Harlan rolling to his, now straight back to throw. Couldn't find anybody, now he's in trouble. He's going to be brought down outside the 25-yard line. This is going to bring up fourth down.
Have we got our timeout? I guess we have.
He may let it run down and call it before the delay penalty. Justin is over near the sideline talking to Coach Pettit. Ball's on the 28, 4th and goal. So we got just inside the 5-yard line. On a carry by Tanner Kendall.
We don't want to delay a game here. I don't remember.
Assume that they're watching that. And there's the whistle for a timeout with 15 seconds. Let's go back to the station. He kept staying behind.
Neal boxed him out like you do in basketball.
Yeah.
Just boxed him out. I mean, when the ball went up, he just kind of turned his back into the defender and kind of pushed him with him. And he'd have been smart. He would have just grabbed him and got all he gets 15 yards, and he don't get him the touchdown. But
he looked at the official and gave a little pushing motion like he thought Neal had pushed him. But 28-yard touchdown pass, Harlan to Wilson. Falcons going to line up to go for 2. Extra point hit the left upright on last attempt. High backfield behind Harlan. Rolling to his left, looking across the middle, intended for Lyon. Contact, and no flag. That's some fans expecting one, but that's incomplete. 19-7. Monroe County leads with 8 seconds remaining in the first half. Carter kicking off. This one squibbed to the 30. Inside the 10-yard line. Scoring opportunity again.
back up into the normal touchdown.
Well, he has his kicking shoe on. He just got his
shoe on. That's what I'd do. I'd be going.
Well, it started on the 11. I think Larue is going to call a timeout.
Well, that'll give us.
They're in disorganization after that bobble on their behalf.
Well, it was fooling them. They thought it was going out of bounds, but it just got over here and it started rolling down that sideline. What was he in? About 2 yards, maybe inside the line. It just kept on going. And so one of Larue's seen it. Then he touched it and let it go, and it just kept on going.
5.7 seconds on the clock. Ball on the 11-yard line. Falcons making their decision. Justin Carter is coming out of the game, so he's not going to be kicking a field goal. We're ready to go. Caleb Maxey in the backfield, a wing on either side, line, then Wilson are wide. Hamilton goes in motion. Fake the pitch to the left side. Harlan looking to throw. Needs to get rid of it. Throws it. It is caught for the touchdown. Wilson. Went long and Bill went down after it. Touchdown Monroe. The Falcons strike quickly.
How many yards was it?
11.
And then he put the marker down here. I thought we was done for them.
25-7. When did we score the other touchdown, Bob?
8 seconds.
Less than a minute.
8 seconds.
So,
of course, see on the kickoff, the ball does not, the clock don't start until somebody touched it, and it rolled way down here for anybody ever touched it.
Falcons going to go for 2, leading 25-7. Wishbone behind Harlan. Pitch it to Kendall. He's in trouble. Now finds a hole. He's getting caught now. They're going to push him back. Got close. Got in. 25-7, Monroe County at halftime. And on 4th and 28, Neil Wilson, as Bobby Dale said, boxed his man out real well in the end zone and caught the touchdown pass from Justin Harlan, 28 yards. And then on the two-point conversion, that failed.
Yeah, we're going to start kicking or give. We were losing a lot of points there, John, just with the ones. We had one tonight out of 4 touchdowns. We've got 1 extra point. And
special teams came in again on the kickoff. This time Monroe was kicking the ball. Larue did not field it. Somewhere up here around the 30 or 25-yard line. Ball kept rolling. Monroe County recovered it at the 11-yard line. With 5 seconds to play, Justin Harlan, under some pressure, found Neil Wilson at the goal line across the middle. And the foul put 25 on the board. And again, the 2-point conversion was no good. Tanner Kendall tried to run it in. He was tackled short of the goal line. The Falcons lead it 25-7 at halftime. Bobadell has some halftime stats for the Falcons.
Well, we've got a great passing half, John, and you'll have to make me think if I missed something. I just got 1 incomplete pass. I seemed like there was another, but I don't know where it was. I can't think of it, and I've got the one was to Hamilton over there, and I had Hamilton with 4 rushes for 54 yards, and he was 1 of 2 in the receiving department for 3 yards. Kendall rushed 6 times for 35 yards, and Maxey rushed 1 time for 14 yards and caught 1 pass for 20 yards. Harlan rushed the ball 3 times for a minus 12 yards. Of course, 2 of those sacks came there when we got down there, when it was, I think, when we scored our next to last touchdown, but came back and, of course, made up for the sacks, and so it's minus 12 after Justin. Lyons caught 2 passes for 20 yards. Wilson caught 5 passes for 51 yards. And Wilson also had, I think, 2 touchdowns?
That's right. Caught 2 and threw 1.
And threw 1, and Shelton, of course, Shelton run the other one in for a touchdown. So we had 14 rushes for 91 yards and 9 out of 10 passing for 154 yards. So that's 23 offensive plays, 245 yards against a good defense, John, and great half. It could have been a whole lot better.
Yeah, we had another drive down there, and threw an interception in the end zone on 4th down, and they ran it out of there, ran it all the way out here to the 39-yard line, but we could have punched that one in, like I said. But I guess that last one sort of made up for that.
Yeah, I guess what goes around comes around, but didn't. I think well, we had an interception down here's all we had that turnover, which was a 4th down interception. I don't pay a lot of attention to them, but sometimes they're just like a punt. But of course, that was going in the end zone for us. But that's the only interception I had a turnover. We had them for 10, 15, 27 yards penalties, and we had 30. So pretty well on the penalty yards. Had 2 scores that retort to you. Greene County and Washington County's tied at 28 at halftime.
Okay.
Larue County beat Washington County, so that's a big common opponent. Of course, Greene's one of our big district opponents, and Metcalf's the leading Logan 12-7 at halftime. So didn't get anything on the Glasgow bearing, but there's another indication, I guess, what Metcalf's not running away with low. Of course, next week we can get a Glasgow bearing, got Bearings their next opponent. Go to Barron County next week and take on the Trojans over there.
Be another 7 o'clock kickoff. Hope you make the trip over to Barron County High School next week. Still have several ladies being introduced at halftime. Bobby Harlan's introducing them. I believe he said there are 24 of them. He's talking about Allie. Speaking of Allie and the boys golf team, tomorrow they'll be traveling to Richmond for the All-A Classic State Tournament. Allie's the only Lady Falcon that qualified. She qualified with a 37. See, that was played at Glasgow Country Club back end of August. And the Monroe County Falcon team is going because they won the All-A Classic region. So the whole team goes for the boys.
Did it say there were last Saturday they was on this same course and shot a 311? And I'll tell you, if they can shoot that again, they will win the state in Class A because the team, Richmond Madison, some of them they beat are not Class A teams. They're 3A, 4A.
And won the tournament.
Won the tournament last week on the same course with a 411. So that I don't know if Steve scheduled that like that or not, but that was great experience just to get to play there and get the boys come away with a victory. And we hope them the best. And Allie, of course, she went in and played individually.
Allie finished third to qualify, and Matthew Anderson, he won the boys competition at the region. He shot a 35, and the other Falcons that will be joining him is that Keelan McPherson, Chad McPherson, and Travis Page, and Troy Tooley. So wish the golf teams well tomorrow as they travel to Gibson Bay.
Did you get both of McPherson?
Keelan and Chad?
Yeah. Just found out Glasgow is leading Barron 7-0. It's still in the second quarter.
Glasgow up.
Low scoring, didn't know, John. Another thing Charles Emerson wanted to announce that the Lions Club always has a chili supper. Now we know when it is, John. We won't eat before we come.
They won't have to bring us barbecue
on
that way.
October the 3rd. And they'll start serving at 5:30, and 100% of the proceeds go to the cheerleaders, the band, and the football team. So Lions Club does that every year, and want to always thank them for that because that's a good helps the team and the clubs out. No, they need the money because tomorrow the band is in competition in Greene County. Then they're going to leave Greene County and going to Glasgow. Now, you might have to, I'm sure if you're the band parents, you know the times, but they're going to have a full day of it, and they're going to 2 competitions tomorrow. At Greene County first, and they're leaving at 7:30 in the morning, so it must be pretty early when they're playing at Greene County. Then they're going to leave there and go to Glasgow in a big competition over there.
Well, as high as diesel is, while you're on the road, may as well do 2.
And you can almost come back through Glasgow from Greensburg if you hit the right road.
So come out and support the chili supper on October the 3rd. Who do we play that night, Bob?
Didn't even say.
Greenwood. That's also Little League night, so should be a good crowd here that night. Come on out, eat some chili. Next week, as we've already said, we play at Barron. Another 7 o'clock kickoff next Friday night. I believe we just about have all the girls out. The last car is going around. She'll be walked out. We'll go down here and get with Bobby Harlan to see who the homecoming queen is for 2008.
Well, we got a minute, John. We might mention Tri-County Electric. You done done it?
No, I was going to just go back to them.
Okay.
Go ahead and talk about
Well,
Tri-County.
go ahead. We'll get Tri-County on our parts here, and of course they're a great sponsor of Falcon Sports, and they're one that supplies all of our electricity in this area, in Salina and Metcalf, and all the area here as Tri-County comes out of it. And we want to appreciate them for their support of the Falcons, and of course they have a lot of energy-saving things that you can do if you can just call Tri-County. And a lot of times they'll tell you and come out and give you surveys on how you can save on electricity, and that's just part of the things that they do. And I'm sure they don't charge anything for that, because saving electricity, because it's a non-profit organization anyway, that helps them have more. The number there is 487-6761 for Tri-County, and so we want to appreciate them for being the sponsor of Falcon football.
With the Falcons leading 25-7 at halftime, let's go back to the station and we'll take a 3-minute break. Return to give you the results of the homecoming festivities tonight. You're listening to Monroe County Falcon football. Down to us, we'll give those to you momentarily after he announces all of the winners.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is the queen about to be announced.
Monroe County High School football homecoming queen is representing the football team, Miss Leah Beth Anderson.
Leah Beth Anderson, homecoming queen 2008. We'll name the other young ladies in just a few minutes. Rue's in the end zone to our right, beginning their warm-ups. Monroe County down to our left. The initial halftime about to run out, and they put 3 minutes, a 3-minute warm-up period back on the clock. Here's a rundown of the homecoming queen and her court tonight. The third runner-up is from the Vicar Club, Heather Crawford.
These scores
the daughter of John and Lisa Crawford.
Washington County leads Greene
The
County
second runner-up
28-24.
is from the sophomore class, Jordan Hagan. She's the daughter of John and Crystal Hagan. First runner-up is from the Beta Club, Valerie Nicole Gerald, daughter of Vernal and Melissa Gerald. And the homecoming queen was Leah Beth Anderson. She's the daughter of Tim and Teresa Anderson. So congratulations to those 4 young ladies being named the queen in her court. Leah Beth Anderson, the 2008 homecoming queen. The Falcons 25, Larue County 7 at halftime.
Here we go.
Carter kicks it low, filled it at the 35-yard line. Maybe the young man that bobbled that one earlier, he didn't want to let that one get by him. That up man was Kenny Albert. He returns it about 8 yards. Let's see where they spot it.
We're not used to giving the team just good field position, John. Of course, I know they've got great returners. A lot of times you want to don't give, and they've been breaking them pretty good, so that's our strategy, is to keep it away from them deep men, but that's giving them off a good starting position.
So on the 43-yard line, putting the Larue County ball down, giving Monroe County their ball back. Split backs behind
big series right here. This first series out start the second half is a big.
Shadowing back in. He's throwing, has a man open.
Wide open.
30, Kendall and Profit bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You know, John, he just throwed and ducked. We had a rush on him, and he just throwed it and ducked, and he don't have no idea if it got caught.
Caleb Cobb, the reception. Larue on the attack. 1st and 10 on the Monroe County 25-yard line. Shadowing, he was the starting quarterback. Brewer came in late. He's more the running quarterback. Shadowing rolling to his left, sits up, lays pressured, throws it. That's a lineman he threw it to. It's still loose. They're calling this a fumble. There's a whistle. That's the first whistle we've heard. Let's see what the ruling is. It is going to be incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. It hit 52. Who's a lineman.
Well, I tell you what the ruling was. We hit him, John, and I think when you hit somebody like that, I guess, aiming, he was not aiming for that guy. He was aiming down the field, but by the time he started to throw, we hit him.
Bowman was back there and others under a lot of pressure. 11:34, we're in the third quarter. 2nd down and 10 from the 25-yard line after the incomplete pass. One back in the backfield. Give it to him over the left guard. Short gain.
Of course, this is 4-down territory. There's no doubt about it for Larue. When you're down on especially when you're on the 25. I mean, they've been going back here as long as they're inside the 50.
That was Wofford. Moved it inside the 24.
Perhaps a yard and a half.
3rd and along 8. Same formation. Receivers are close on both sides. Throw to the right flat, incomplete. Profit hit him after the incompletion.
Perfectly legal.
Caleb Cobb.
You want him to think when he comes over there.
Yep.
Pass from Shadowing is incomplete.
4th down and 8.
4th down.
Well, that's the big. How many yards was that first pass, John? I didn't even catch it.
See if,
about 40-something yards.
see if the Falcons can hold on this down play. Shadowing will go from the shotgun. Side Wofford, send a man in motion to the left. Rolling to the left. Still scrambling. Bowman's after him. Throws to the end zone. It is incomplete. And it was almost surface. Out of the reach.
The old saying, that was almost an ESPN highlight. But guess what? It didn't make first down Falcons the other way.
That's 20. Cox. Shaquille Cox. Monroe has it with 10:52 to play in the third quarter.
Quarterback's going to make some nice throws, John. You can't take nothing away from him. Under a lot of pressure.
Monroe 25, Larue 7. Monroe's first possession of the second half. They have a wishbone in the backfield. Maxey is on the front. Kendall and Hamilton are in the back. Wilson split wide to the left. Sweep it to the right side. Didn't have a tight end or a receiver on that side. Brought down, no gain. Let's see if they lost anything on that. They gained just a little bit, not much. We'll call it the 24. The line, Turner, Carter, Bybee, Jenkins and Cornelius. Wilson and Lyon are both tied. Fake it to Maxey, gave it to Hamilton. Stacked up on the left side for no gain.
That was the pass. That play looked good, but the Larue just had it snubbed out, boy. They
24-yard line, third down for the Falcons.
Bring up third down.
Tight formation again. Wilson left, Lyon on the right side. Hardin looks at his backs, looking at the 4 down linemen of Larue County. Gives to Kendall over the right side. There's a flag. 25, 40, 30, 25, that's a protection. But there is a flag back at the line of scrimmage. Flag is on the 25-yard line.
And they throwed it early too. It was when he first made his move. It's got to almost be. If it could be face mask, I didn't. Nope.
Holding against Monroe County.
Woo. Man, them blurs, don't they?
Yeah, that would have looked good down there at the 10 or 15-yard line. 9:31, third quarter. Falcons up by 18.
Of course, you always say maybe that's why he made the long run. We were hoping.
Just had a big gainer call back. We will repeat third down from the 15-yard line. Falcons need to get to the 33s. It's about 18 for a first down. Wishbone behind Harlan. Takes the snap. Hamilton over the left side. He's out past the 20.
That ain't bad, John. You don't really go. You got a 2 touchdown lead here. You don't really.
That'll bring up the fourth down.
Maybe over 2 now, ain't we? We got to add that up there.
Ball's on the 23, fourth and about 10.
This will be Garrett's first punt.
Garrett Lyon.
See Cobb and Lee are at their 45-yard line. Garrett Lyon at his 10, waiting to snap. Justin Harlan is the up man. Good snap. Good punt. Good spiral. Fielded at the 43. He dropped it. But he recovered it. McHale high and Joseph Eaton down there. But Cobb did a good job to field it just as McHale hit him. Almost another turnover on the special teams.
Uncovered by number 25, Lee. Larue will take over.
We're pushing back to the 41. That's where Larue will take over. 8:41. Third
So
quarter.
that was, how far was that, John? It went from the 23 to the...
That's 27, and they fielded it about 43, about 34. Shadow on the quarterback, split backs behind him. Up 25-7. Bring a man in motion, hand it off up the middle. That's Lee. He dances around and has a good game. Eaton and Wilson
Carry by number
tripped him up.
25, Lee.
Move it back to the 46. He
Saying his knee touched
some
there.
part of his body touched back there. His knee, I guess. Second and about 4.
Yep, long 4.
3 backs. Hand it off to Lee again. They're pushing. He will not make midfield. I believe that was might have been 20. Might have been Cox running out of the backfield.
Another big series here, John. Big slant down.
Third down. They need about 3. Don't see any new numbers out on the Monroe defense. Hand off into the backfield by McHale High. Drew Newberry, that's the freshman. He's running well tonight, and McHale found him in the backfield. A loss back to the 46-yard line. 4th and 5.
I'll be watching the fake. You know, you get a tendency of a team the way they do things. And
One back's the punter. Lee is the man they snapped it to short earlier. They snap at the hornback. He punts. Neal backs up at the 15-yard line. One man misses about the 20, 25, 30. He's brought down about the 34-yard line. Got a late flag, 2 late flags.
Leo Wilson on the return. Flags on the field.
this is late. So there was
Coach Pettit
Must
talking
be
to
on the
his
sideline.
No, I believe the players already come off the field that they called it on. Larue has a man down back at the 9-yard line. Not sure what happened to him. That's about the 14.
Well,
that's close to where Neal caught it.
Yeah, he duped him to get around him, and I didn't see if we blocked him later, but I don't know why.
I don't believe anybody was back there but Neal.
Maybe
Don't
twisted.
Yeah, Neal did a good job to make him miss. The flags are out at the 37 and 42. Don't know if they're for the same penalty. Checking on the injured Larue County player.
That's illegal motion.
Okay, yeah, here's that flag back here. That was at the line when the
And
play
a block
started.
in the back. I wonder who they got on illegal motion. I think.
The Larue County player is standing, but he's not yet making a move toward the sideline. 6:50. We're in the third quarter. Monroe leads 25-7. He's slowly heading toward the sideline. 32. That's Joey Brown.
Of course, ours is a 10, and theirs is just a 5.
Ball currently is between the 33 and 34. Now that the injured player is off the field, we're going to see what happens. There's the illegal procedure against Larue. That's decline. On the illegal use of hands, it backs up between the 23 and 24-yard line. So that's the 24 of Monroe with 6:50 to play in the third. Monroe begins this drive leading by 18. Welch to the left, Wilson to the right, an eye behind Harlan. Line the tight end on the right side. Handed off to Maxey up the middle. He spins, brought down about the 26. He was spun by the Larue County tackler, Jay Eastridge.
Number 58, Eastridge.
Gain to the 26, 2nd and 8. Larue has some good size on that front line. Right tackle is at 66, 67 maybe. 6'5", 285. He's over Jenkins and Cornelius. Harlan hands off to Hamilton, hitting the backfield for a loss. That's on the side of that big lineman. Back to the 25-yard line. Tyler Davenport. 3rd and 9.
Like third down and 9.
Trying to convert a long third down play. Welch to the right, Wilson to the left. Harlan talking the play over with Hamilton and Maxey. They're in the eye behind him. Fakes. He's bootlegging to his right. He did not look to throw, and he's taken out of bounds at the 27. Turner was the only man out there blocking his opposing lineman. Some linebackers came up to help. Spotted on the 27, 4th down. The Hawks hold defensively. Lee and Cobb deep for Larue County. They're at their own 42-yard line. Lyon from his 15. Spiraling punt. Fielded at the 42 by Cobb. High is there. Rubbing along with Mason Prophet.
Larue will have it on their own.
Larue at their own 46.
First down and 10.
5 minutes, 8 seconds to play in the third quarter. Monroe 25, Larue 7. Next on your list there, they're coming out of the huddle though. They don't huddle long.
They don't move. They don't fool around.
Shotgun formation. Shadowing the quarterback. There's a back next to him to block. Throw quickly. Almost intercepted by Wilson.
Man, that would have made his day. That would have made his day. He's thrown for a touchdown. He's caught passes for 2 touchdowns, and then all he needed was an interception for 1.
Coach Knuckles dancing a little jig down there. He knew that was going to be sick. He stepped in front of Tyler Hornback and almost had an interception for a touchdown. 2nd and 10. 5 down lineman for the Falcons. They bring a man in motion. There, had a guy on the left side jump.
He did. John, he could not have went over the line. Did he go over the line, Scotty? You can see it down there.
He more or less just raised up out of his stance, looked like.
That's all he did.
5-yard penalty against the Falcons will make it 2nd and 5. Ball now in Monroe County territory. Shadowin is a junior. He's 6'1", 145. They split backs behind him.
This here's all sides anyway to start with.
They reversed it, and then
I tell you, we almost got that one.
There's a late flag.
We almost got that one. That could be face mask.
They handed off to Cox, and then he had an inside handoff. Yeah, it's a personal foul on
Man, we're
County.
killing ourselves. 10, 20, 30, 40 yards already in this quarter.
He handed it off to Alex Lee, tackled at the 50, but going to have a 15-yard penalty on Monroe County. Lee stayed down momentarily, but he's walking off the field. This will move the ball to the 35 of Monroe. No, he stopped short of that. He stopped at the 37. Okay.
Must have been for the point of infraction. A little behind the line.
Will give LaRue County a first down.
First down for LaRue County, 4:57 to play in the third. Monroe leading by 18 points. Two backs in the backfield. Hand off to Wofford. Over the right side, tripped up by Mason Prophet. Tackled up. He had a short gain. Gained about 4. Maybe inside the 34-yard line. Proctor went off the field. Whitty go in. Yeah, Whitty's on the right side. Bowman's moved over to the left. Single back behind Shadowman. Hand it to him. That's the freshman. He's running inside the 25-yard line. Drew Newberry.
Number 33, Newberry.
Another first down for LaRue County at 20. Call it for 22. It's inside the 23-yard line.
He's getting some big holes there, John. They're really doing some blocking for them, too. He's pretty quick for his size, too.
Clock will go under 4 minutes in the third quarter. They try Newberry again. He's running upright. Another good gainer, Hannah Kendall. When your safety's making tackles on them, it's not a good sign.
33, Newberry on the carry.
Ball is about the 16-yard line.
Bring up second down at about 3.
Second down. Single back. Everybody in tight. Newberry again.
Till they stop it, keep running it, John. Well, I'd say, and they're doing it, boy. They're
Kendall and Prophet. Keep pounding us. Newberry, 6 foot 215. He's a freshman. Proctor runs back in.
Very good for
LaRue's inside the 10. First and goal on the 8-yard line. 3:24, third quarter. Bowman's going to take a break. Hand off inside the 5. That was Newberry again.
Again, Newberry on the carry. Tackled by number
He's at the 4-yard line. Garrett Lyon replaces Prophet. Clock goes under 3 minutes in the third. Second down from the 4. 3 backs behind Shadowin. Run it with Lee. Lyon hit him at the line of scrimmage. Brings up third down.
Number 25, Lee.
And he did lose. Back to the 5-yard line.
About the line of scrimmage. Bring up third down and goal from the 5.
2 plays to stop the Hawks to keep him out of the end zone. Let's see, Proctor, Rich, Turner, who's that? Wyatt, and Whitty across the front line. This is Newberry. He will not make the end zone.
Carried by number 33.
Wilson had him around the ankles.
Who you reckon's going to get the ball this time?
Well, either 33 or 44, that would be my guess. Newberry's been the workhorse this drive. Monroe wants a timeout. Minute 59 to play. Let's take a timeout also. Falcons trying to make a goal line stand. 4th and 1 for LaRue County. 1:59 in the third quarter. Monroe leads 25-7. Wishbone in the backfield. They run it to the left side. He's hit at the line. Was pushing it off the field. Wilson, he's going to go as well.
Tell you what, John, if he lays down, just runs low, he's in. But he runs so straight up, and it was too much up there to push down. And if he just aim for it.
Well, the officials are talking.
Well, they can't go back and call this
Well,
down.
tell me somebody's going to change their mind and give them a touchdown. Well, I told this guy over here has to make the call. You can't let that other lineman come in. I told Jake England when he came in, that one guy could call anything. Oh, well, it's 25-13. Not sure how someone came in and overruled this other official. LaRue County will line up to go for 2. Coach Pettit's out on the field. He's wanting to talk to David Rogers, the referee, see if he can get an explanation. Minute 52, we're in the third quarter. The man on this side of the field called it no good. I'm not sure who came in to overrule. Larue County will go for 2. Fake the handoff, back to pass, and it is good. Pass completed to Cobb. Minute 52. Newberry runs it in from 1 yard out on a disputed call. Initially called no touchdown. If you missed that, the Hawks went on 4th and goal from the 1 yard line. We stopped them, but then another official came in and overruled and gave Larue County a touchdown. The extra point was a 2-point conversion. Monroe County now leads 25-15 with a minute 52 to play in the 3rd quarter. And the Monroe County fans got them a little bit excited. They thought we'd made a big stop at the goal line. Newberry, the man that carried it in. They squib it. Wilson picks it up at the 25-yard line. He's hit at the 30 and brought down about the 31-yard line. You want that touchdown down, Bob?
No, I didn't, John. I was
about the 30-yard line.
You didn't think the score did you?
Well, first down and 10.
I'm still not sure they did.
Let's see if we can get an explanation on what happened on that play. Unfortunately, it is on the board.
What was the time? About 150 or something?
Minute 52, I believe it was. Newberry, Drew Newberry, 1 yard run. Monroe begins at their own 31-yard line with a minute 47. Lead has been trimmed to 10.
2-point conversion. You remember who called it?
No, might come to me. We'll see what we do here. Bring him in motion. Kendall, hand it to him. Got to block the line of scrimmage. He's at the 30. Puts it up, 35. He gained 5. Be 2nd and 5. Cobb, I think Cobb called it. Number 8. All spotted on the 36-yard line. Monroe can regain the momentum. Thought they'd gained some momentum with the stop on the goal line, but was overruled. Lyon and Kendall split wide to the left. Hamilton and Wilson wide to the right. Maxey alone back behind Harlett. Option it to him. He has it. He spins away. 40, 25, 40, 45, 40. There's a lot of energy to get away at the line of scrimmage. And was run down by Tyler Hornback. Play by Harlan and a great run by Caleb Maxey, his best run of the season. The ball is just outside the 10-yard line. So once again,
how many was it, John?
Monroe can get a first down. Timeout is called by Larue County. He will do a timeout also. Now completing 25-15. Falcons to the line of scrimmage. We'll call it the 11. We can get a first down. Harlan in the shotgun beside Maxey. 53 seconds. We're in the 3rd quarter. Monroe up 25-15. Hand it off to Maxey. Harlan covered. I didn't see any excess celebrating.
I think they're picking on us now, John.
The flag went up.
Flag on the play.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Monroe County. I believe that is the gentleman I told Jake England. You better watch it. He'll call something odd. You can bet on it. 48.6 seconds, 3rd quarter. Monroe has increased their lead to 31-15. Coach Pettit not going to like that excessive celebration.
I watched Larue do a whole lot down here a while ago on a tackle. That guy got stood up over him like the hook, give the hook move on him, and that's a penalty too. Yeah. When he flexes that chest out at him, I mean.
Move the ball back to the 17. Well, really, it should be the 18-yard line. We're going to try to get this one. This will be equivalent to a 35-yard field goal. We'll see what kind of leg Justin has. Eaton the holder. Mikhail High the snapper. Good snap. It's down. It will make it. Oh, it was right on line. Fell just short of the crossbar. Monroe 31. LaRue County 15. 48 seconds remaining in the third
But
quarter.
he did not get that a bit, John. That wasn't of Justin's kick.
It had a tight spin on it.
It wasn't nothing like he normally kicks.
Falcon fans and a very good crowd tonight for homecoming. She joined the slate. Leah Beth Anderson is named homecoming queen. Her court were Valerie Girls, Jordan Hagan, and Heather Crawford. Kick fielded and brought out past the 35-yard line. Is that enough man that fielded that ball?
Number 72.
Yeah. Coach Rippey says 72 on the list back. Kenny Albert on the return. The Hawks set up at the 39-yard line with 37 and a half seconds play in the third quarter. Shadowin still the quarterback. Single back behind him. Wings on either side. Bring one of them in motion. Ball on the ground. And the next thing they have it. Who gets up with it? That's the 38-yard line off LaRue County. Monroe back in business offensively. That reversal down here at the goal line got us riled up, Bob.
Well, when it's grind some time now, John, what you need and this good field position, get this thing in the end zone with some time off the clock.
It's a 2-touchdown lead.
With the 2-point conversion.
Yep. Maxey behind Harlan, wings, send Hamilton in motion. Maxey, right guard. He's worked his way back maybe to the line of scrimmage.
The old guy making the tackle's the one that really took the lick on that one.
And there, number 30 gets up a little shaky. Lincoln Bingham. It's at the 38, so 2nd and 10. That will end the third quarter. Monroe County will go to the fourth, leading 31-15. Monroe County at the line to begin the fourth quarter. Single back Maxey in the backfield. Monroe now moving to our left. Fake it to Maxey. Harlan looking to throw. Wilson deep. It's a little short and wobbly. Wilson comes back to break it up. He turned into the defender.
Wilson had him beat, but he didn't. Could be Justin's worst throw of the year. He was looking at it like it slipped out his hand, and it showed it too, but he just didn't get anything on it.
3rd and 10 from the 38-yard line of LaRue County. Monroe County got the good field position on the fumble by Shadowin, covered by McHale High. Wilson splits wide to the right. Lyon is going to come to the left. Kendall and Hamilton in slots, and Maxey in the backfield. Bring Hamilton in motion. Option, Maxey got it, maybe a yard. It'll be 4th down. Oh, they're going to mark it as a loss, back to the 40. Falcons will line up to punt, try to get some field position. Pin them back deep. 11:28 remaining in the ball game. Monroe leading 31-15. LaRue County deep men are at their own 10-yard line. Lyon standing at his 48.
He needs to aim something towards the sideline, John.
Good snap. There's a flag from the man back there by it. They fake a fair catch. We'll get a decent roll.
Yeah,
about 13.
13.
Not sure what that flag could be.
At the 13-yard line, there's a flag on the play.
See what he's calling illegal procedure. That's odd on a punt. Somebody raised up early or something.
Evidently.
That's about all he can call from back there, though.
20, 30, 40, 45. Oh yeah, they'll make us punt that again because that was one they don't want it inside the 20 like that.
Move the ball back to the LaRue County 45-yard line. Get him back there. He can put his foot into it. Having a little. Joseph Eaton came off the field. Now he's going back on the field. Clock stopped at 10:52. Lyon now back at his 43, waiting the snap. It's a good one. Punts away. High coming over to the left. They're not back there. Get a good. Oh, it rolls out of bounds.
It went out about the 16. We'll take it 17. That's still a good job. They didn't no run back, and that's got him pinned inside the 20.
Another flag out here.
Maybe they'll back us up again. That's all right.
Coach Pettit's out there talking to the guilty party, I believe.
Hope this ain't tacked on to the end, though.
The flag is at the 43-yard line of LaRue County. The line of scrimmage is the 45. So that something may have happened after during the play. Let's see. Clock's down to 10:37. We're going on the road next week. Go over to Barron County. They're playing Glasgow tonight. Personal foul, Monroe County.
Better get you a police escort out of Taylor.
That probably, I don't know. They're talking to the
Why they'd
Larue
be crazy
captain.
not to take this. That's crazy enough to make us punt this again, John.
Yeah, I mean, I would think they'd take it either way, either make us punt or certainly they would like to move it up 15 from where it is, but I believe they're going to move us back and make us punt again. We're going to be all the way back to our own 40-yard line.
Started all this at the 38.
Now, if we were Taylor County, we'd fake this, run it. But I don't look for Monroe to do that because we would have to get to the Larue 28-yard line. 22, about 32 yards for a first down. So the punt team goes back out with 10:37. We'll try it again. 20 yards penalties the last two plays.
60 for the hang.
Now Garrett is standing at his 27. He can put everything he wants to in this one. As for the snap, high, not very long. Will be fielded at the 27. That's Lee and McKell High and Jesse Bowman, our 26. Vickery, Dylan Vickery and McKell High bring him down. Alex Lee, the return man. They're at the 30, and initially we had them back at the 13, so they gained about 17 yards on the penalties. First and 10 with 10:20 to play in the ball game. Falcons by 16. Single back in the Hawk backfield. Hand it to him. He's in trouble. He's down with a loss. Proctor, I believe Wyatt was back there. Back to the 28-yard line. Wofford was the ball carrier. Jordan Brewer back in at quarterback, 6'1", 165, a freshman. Have the double wing, bring one in motion. That's Lee. Fake it to him. Brewer back to throw under some pressure. He's brought down. Proctor, Bowman, Rich was back there. May be on the 29. Got a yard back. Clock at 9:20 of the fourth quarter.
Just don't let them burn us, John. They've been getting us here deep play.
Brewer in the shotgun. Back to throw. It's a screen across the middle. It's incomplete. I think we were going to be there to cover it.
Yeah,
Lyon was there.
They were zeroing in on him.
I think Lyon was going to nail him. It's intended for Wofford.
Him and Rich had him zeroed in.
He was trying to catch it somewhere around the 30 or 31-yard line, so he still was going to have to get 10 yards for a first down. But well defended by Monroe County.
Thank you, punt.
Yes. Hornback and punt formation. Wilson back to receive. He'll have to, no, he catches it right where he was standing at the 34-yard line. Kendall trying to block. He gets out past the 40. Would come out pretty good shape in that exchange. 8:55 to begin this drive.
Defense rose to the occasion.
Ball on the 42, Monroe 31, Larue County 15. Three officials talking over there, but tossing the Larue County ball off the field. Monroe County begins their drive. They have two wings, Kendall and Hamilton. Max in the backfield. Lyon and Wilson, the receivers, left and right. Ball on the left hash. Kendall goes in motion. Sweep it to the right side, pitching to Maxey. 45. He will not make the 50. Brought down from behind by Lincoln Bingham. But a good game. Spotted on the 49 of Monroe County. Falcons need some first down. I believe they have enough points if we can run the clock. Maxey the single back again. Harlan calling his signals. Fake it, inside handoff to Hamilton. 45. First down, 40. Nice run by Sheldon Hamilton. First and 10 for Monroe County. Progress to the 38-yard line. Clock will go under 8 minutes. And see who got the block in there. It was an inside handoff. Maybe Bobby and Jenkins. Justin Carter's the other guard. Same formation. Harlan goes under Bobby for the snap. Inside handoff to Kendall. 35-30, 25. First down for Falcons. Same play, went the other direction. Hamilton and Kendall are lining up on the wings, outside and behind the tackles. Ball on the 22 22. It's between the 22 and 23-yard lines. Kendall goes wide this time with Wilson. Hamilton goes wide on the far side. Maxey's in the backfield. Option to him. He got it, but he didn't get much yardage. Not sure if Justin would have had anything if he pulled it. No gain, 2nd and 10. Caleb comes off. I think it might be Justin's shoe. Might have lost a shoe or something. Replaced by Mikhail High. Went to the ground in front of the bench. No, so he was asking Jake England to come up and take a look at him. So High is the lone back.
He's been a workhorse this quarter, this half.
Harlan gives the motion for Hamilton to come in motion. Option. Harlan still has it, 15-10. Inside the 5. Taking down the tackle around the head. Don't believe it. Coach Pettit asked for the place master. Just like it grabbed him up around the head and threw him down. First and goal for the Falcons. 6:18 on the clock. 31-15. Monroe leads. Ball is on the 4-yard line. The Monroe County offensive line taking control on this drive. Turner, Carter, Bybee, Jenkins, Cornelius. High the back behind Justin Harlan. Take it to him. Inside handoff to Hamilton. He is... where's that other guy at? Oh, there we go. A very late touchdown call. 37-15, 5 minutes, 47 seconds remaining in the game. It looked like he fell right across the goal line. But
I look like that's a no-brainer. I'm like you, John.
it's the official that told us we stopped Larue earlier at this same position. Finally came in and said it's a touchdown.
I'd like to see him kick this just to get back in the groove. We need to get Justin back in the groove. He's had a rough night tonight.
And it may be that old deal that he can't get his shoe on in time. I don't believe he wears that while he's playing lineman. Attempted, well, I think it was for Hamilton. It went through his hands, and then Tanner Kendall had a shot at it. He couldn't catch it either. We took the first extra point. That's been it.
Yeah, but he just tried one since then. It was the field goal.
Well, no, I see.
No, he hit the upright.
Then
he hit the upright, then we tried the other. So he's 1 for 3.
5:47, 37-15. Justin's kick fielded at the 18-yard line. He fumbled it. Monroe has it. See who it is. It is 24. Jacob Hudson. Returned on the Cobb, I believe. London returns it off the Larue County 34-yard line. So another turnover on a Monroe County kickoff. 5:41. Coach Pettit, he sticks with his first-team offense. This second half, we've seen a lot of wing. Hamilton and Kendall on the wings. High is in the backfield. See if we can find Caleb down there. Hamilton comes in motion. We option. Pitch it to Hamilton. 35-30, 25-20. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. Nice read by Justin Harlan. Nice run by Sheldon Hamilton. Give some credit to that side of the line. Cornelius and Lyon was the Lyon and Kendall were the other blockers on that side. Harlan looks back at Coach Pettit. A little unsure. We're down at the 17-yard line, 1st and 10. Ball on the left hash. Send Kendall in motion. Option that way. Took it away from High. Harlan's going to keep it. He's in trouble. Don't think about tossing it now.
That's right. He's looking, but he just laid down.
We just want to run the clock out right now. 15-yard line. Yeah, might have to call it the 16. It's back of the 15. Tooley checks in. Trent Tooley replaces Lyon. You see Caleb down there anywhere, Bob? Jake checked on him. I believe, yeah, there he's down there by Colby, I believe. Standing up with his headgear off. We've missed Ethan Brown on the line tonight. And off to High up the middle. Clock continues to run at 4:12 of the 4th quarter. No gain. I think Ethan was injured in practice this week.
Bring up 3rd down.
I believe they said they're suspecting a medial
Yeah, I hope he gets
lateral ligament.
good results out of it. We'd like to have him back. Maybe he just misses 2 or 3 games, you know. It's still early in the season.
He had to sit out some last year with the same knee injured. 37-15. Have a sideline warning through the flag. Coach Pettit too far out on the field. He's already thrown in his headset. He said, run the same play. Run what's been called. Get back up the line. Let her go.
Let John look at him. Let John look at him. He's giving it on. He's giving it to it.
High the back of the backfield. Welch, the receiver to the left side. Hamilton comes in motion. Give it to him. He may have made the 15. Short gain.
Number 8,
4th
Sheldon
down.
Hamilton on the carry. That'll bring up 4th down.
No, they push it back. It's still about the 16-yard line. Clock runs at 3:10. 4th down. Falcons need about 9. May take a delay penalty on this one. Coach Pettit keeps Harlan seem like a little bit longer than usual. Sends him back out with Hamilton. Clock at 2:45. Harlan has them to the line. We do get the play underway. Inside handoff to Kendall. Short gain. Larue will gain possession of the football at their own 13-yard line.
Larue County will take over on down.
2 minutes, 33 seconds. Monroe leads 37-15. Falcons are going to go to 3-0. That's Brewer back in at quarterback. Looks to throw to his left. As a receiver, brought down short of first down, Christian Mullins. The reception. 2nd and 2. Brewer rolls to his right. Proctor flushed him out of the pocket. He's running 25-30. Lyon chases him out of bounds. That'll be a first down for Larue County. All on the 32-yard line. Falcon defense. And let's break a long one. Going to hold Larue to 2 touchdowns. They had scored 46 and 52 points their first 2 games. Whistle stops play as they snapped it. Offside on Monroe County. We've had a lot of lining up offside, hitting in the neutral zone tonight, both ways. Move it out to the 37. 1st and 5. Clock still at 2:07. Monroe will go to Barron County next week. Take their 3-0 record over there to play the Trojans. Brewer looks to his right to throw. A little high, intended for Cobb. Mason Prophet, Garrett Lyon, and Joseph Eaton were in the vicinity. That only ran 5 seconds off. The incomplete pass. 2nd and 5. Let's check our freshman JV schedule this week. Remember the golf team, boys golf team, is competing in the All-A Classic tomorrow in Richmond. Allie Walden will be competing for the girls. She qualified as an individual. Brewer rolling to his left. Throws. And, well, he did catch it. Caught by Christian Mullins for a first down.
Complete to number 3, Mullins.
Let's see.
That completion is good for Larue County. First down.
JV. 15th. JV goes to Warren Central on the 15th. The freshman goes to Allen. They go to Allen on the 18th. Brewer throws, tipped away. Nice play by Joseph Eaton. Intended for Cox.
For number 20, Cox. He's broken up by number 80, Joseph Eaton.
Freshman JV both on the road next week, along with the varsity. Everybody on the road next week. 2nd down from the Larue 47-yard line with a minute 47. Monroe leads 37-15 from the shotgun. Brewer throws in the flat, incomplete. Prophet and Lyon were there, intended for Cobb. 3rd and 10. Very nice homecoming crowd tonight. Congratulations to Leah Beth Anderson, crowned the homecoming queen. Brewer rolling to his right. Proctor and Rich, well, he got tangled up in Proctor's feet as Proctor should have been pushed to the ground. Pass fell incomplete, intended again for Cobb. 4th down.
Bring up 4th down.
Minute 35. Monroe's lead is 22. Monroe's not quite going to match their
Hey, Ronnie, this is
previous
Give me a call.
point totals, having scored 49 in each of the first 2 games. But This the best team that the Falcons have played this year. Brewer from the shotgun, rolling to his left. Bowman trying to keep him inside. Caught by Mullins. He runs out of bounds on the far side with a first down. That's at the 32-yard line.
They're patting their offense on this drive, John, but we're just backing up, just keeping them getting the big one. And, of course, they're doing a good job throwing in unders about 10 yards, getting out of bounds. But, you know, we've got it wrapped up. Just let them run the clock out and don't give them a quick score.
Hope we can hold them out of there. They hand it off up the middle this time. He's pushing. I think that's probably Wofford. No, it's 33. It's Newberry.
Carried by number 33, Newberry.
He took them down, scored their last touchdown. Somewhat disputed call. Brewer rolling to his right. First call, no touchdown, then called a touchdown. Nice play by Profit to break up that pass.
Put that helmet on the ball, John. That's what you want to do.
Looked like Tyler Hornback had the completion. Mason Profit made the hit to shake it loose. Ball on the 40-yard line, third down. Whitty checks in. Trevor Whitty is playing the left end. I thought Proctor looked like he was exhausted on that last play. He comes out. Brewer rolling to the right, throws deep. It's way over the head of everybody. Eaton was back there in coverage against
Pass from Brewer is
Cox.
intended for Cox.
56 seconds, fourth down. This hopefully will be it. Fourth down from the 40. They need 8 for a first down. Falcons have played a fine football game. They beat a good Larue County team tonight. Brewer in the shotgun. Newberry to his right. Bring a man in motion. Roll to the right. Plenty of time to throw. Throws it a little high. Caught. Knocked out of it. Oh! Glad that was on our sideline. But we'll take that call. Profit again broke it up. He took the legs out from under him. When he did, the ball was dropped, called incomplete. Alex Lee is the intended receiver. So 2 plays on that drive. Mason broke those up. 47.8 seconds. And I believe our committee had already made that decision, but that solidified it. Mason is going to be named our defensive player of the game. And I believe Neil Wilson is going to be the offensive player of the game tonight. Try to get those young men up to talk to us tonight. Monroe County in the victory formation, going to take a couple of kneel downs with 47.8 seconds, leading 37-15. Harlan goes to an E. The Falcons will win a big home game, homecoming tonight. Ball on the 39-yard line. Falcons will run one more play. This is a good win, Bob.
You better believe it. Big win. And, you know, it's so close to being worse than what it was. We had one we didn't stick in down here from the 4. Then they have one that they give them after they called it no good. So this thing could have really been lopsided. But we'll take this 12 points. I mean, what's that? 22 and come out of here and pick them down any day.
They're not going to make us run another play. Final score, Monroe County 37. Larue County 15, Monroe County 3-0. Larue falls to 2-1. I mean, then you need, Bob, add up the numbers. Or you already have them added.
I just got to go from our side. I just need to go the other.
Let's take a 3-minute break. You've been listening to Monroe County High School football on WTKY, WVFB, and W. Monroe County wins on homecoming 37-15 over Larue County. While we're mentioning homecoming, we'll run down the young ladies. The third runner-up was Heather Crawford, representing the Vicar Club. Second runner-up, Jordan Hagan, representing the sophomore class. First runner-up, Valerie Gerals. She represented the Beta Club. And the homecoming queen, Leah Beth Anderson. She was representing the football teams. Congratulations to those ladies being named to those honors tonight. A lot of numbers to add up tonight, Bob.
Well, they was all in bunches, though. We had a great rushing game, John. You got 95, 73, and 83 out of 3 backs. You cannot go wrong. In the second half, Hamilton had rushed 6 for 41. The game, he had 10 rushes for 95. And for Kendall in the second half, he had 4 for 38. the game, he had 10 for 73. Maxey won his great games in a long time. In the second half, he had 6 for 69, so he had 7 for 83 for the game. Harlan was 3 for 14 in the second half. One of them was the big rushing touchdown there on the option where he kept it. And that for the game, he was 6 for 2, which he lost so many in the first half. Lions rushed one time for no yardage, and Hyde rushed one for no yardage. And we had attempted one pass in the second half. So in the second half, we had 21 rushes for 162 yards. So that was 35 rushes in the game for 253, 9 of 11 passes for 184, for 44 plays for 437 yards. And I'm telling you, that's super offense against a team like this. I'm telling you, this was a good ball team.
That rushing number you gave, that's over 7 yards a carry. Take that any time.
Right here, John, in this last drive we had 12, 16, then we had a 0, then we had an 18, then we had a touchdown for 4. Then we recovered the fumble, the next one was 18. I mean, them kinds of yardage will just mount up for you. And them was in the time when the game was really not decided. You know, this thing had got down to 2 touchdowns there.
Yep.
And, you know, 2 touchdowns can happen in a hurry. That just shows you how we scored 2 in the second quarter in about 5 seconds there.
Yep.
Between them.
Second half scoring while Mason and Neal make their way up. Mason Profit, our defensive player of the game. Neal Wilson, the offensive player of the game. Larue County, the first on the board in the second half with 1:52 to play in the, is that the third quarter, Bob? Well, yeah, it'd be the third.
Yeah.
That's stupid question.
We'll write it down there. I did.
Well, it'd have to be the third. Drew Newberry, 1-yard run. That's the play that the official on our side of the field said we had stopped him. Had a couple of guys hit him. They had 4th and goal on the 1-yard line. Had a couple of guys hit him. Then another official comes over and says, nope, give him a touchdown. And that puts them on the board. The 2-point conversion was a pass from Shadowin to Cobb. And that made the score 25 to 15. Yeah, 25 to 15. Monroe County scored with 48 seconds to play in the third quarter on an 11-yard run by Justin Harlan. The point after was no good. And then Monroe County ended the scoring with 5:47 to play in the ball game on a 4-yard run by Sheldon Hamilton. And 2-point conversion attempt once again failed. But Monroe County wins it on homecoming night 37 to 15. See, looks like Mason, the first one with the headset on tonight. And Mason, nothing like winning on at home and nothing like winning on homecoming tonight. What are some of your thoughts just on homecoming night and getting a win your senior season to start with?
Well, it's a great win coming out on homecoming, getting a big win for the team, the community, like we talked about before the game, tradition. It's a big thing. So it was just a great win altogether.
Of course, we saw you coming up on some good hits tonight, supporting the run. They had an outstanding running attack with Newberry, with Wofford, with Brewer when he was in there. But we saw you on that last drive come up with some good hits on passes to break up the passing to keep them out of the end zone there at the end. What were some of the techniques that you cornerbacks are using to help support on the run tonight?
Well, whenever we was doing our run, we usually had 2 safeties, and they were breaking hard to whatever the tight end did. Tight end stopped the block, they rushed in, and then whenever they released for a pass, they just jumped him. But corners, we at the end there when we went 43, we just pretty much was all for the pass and hope the line could stop the run.
Of course, we knew I was expecting this to be the best team we'd played this year. We already had wins over Taylor County and Adair County. This Larue County has traditionally a strong football team. They put up 52 and 47, I believe, in their first 2 games. What were some of the things Coach Pettit drilled into you this week to stop their offense?
Well, he just told us we needed to play hard and run to the football and make the tackle.
And I guess it goes back to what old Freddie told us at Meet the Coaches night. Stay in your lanes, keep doing your responsibilities, and everything will turn out all
Small
right.
victories.
You're on the you're on the kickoff team.
Yes.
You might help us. We didn't identify who broke up the first one at the end of the first half, and we kicked off after scoring. We got down there, disrupted the play, recovered it, and took it in again. You know who made the play on that kickoff?
Who made the hit or who made
The hit and the recovery. We'll have to get the video out.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it.
I didn't either. I was way on the other side of the
He was
field.
on the other side.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping maybe we'd got you making a good play on that as well. Mason, congratulations on a good home win, a good homecoming. No, you haven't thought about Barron. We're taking them one at a time, but we've got another rivalry game coming up next week against Barron County.
Yep, thank you.
Good luck over there. Let's go to 4-0 next week. We're 3-0 now. Appreciate Mason Prophet coming up, our defensive player of the game. Now we turn it over to Neil Wilson. Neil, our offensive player of the game tonight, and Neil did a little bit of everything on offense. Of course, he plays an important role defensively as well, but Neil helped get us on the board to start the game tonight. On a pass, he took the pitch or the handoff and threw to Garrett Lyons in the end zone for the touchdown. And then to end the first half, he caught a 28-yard touchdown pass. That was on a 4th down play. And then after we recovered the fumble on the kickoff that we just mentioned, he caught an 11-yard touchdown pass. Let's start with the pass you threw to Garrett. What was the play on that one?
It was a bone, tight end around right pass. And Garrett holds up 2 seconds and then just gets in the flats. And we had been running it all week, and he was just wide open.
And he's open again tonight. You put
Yeah.
it in there to him.
Yeah.
The 4th and 28. What did we run on that one to score there? We thought it was going to be at the end of the first half. We still had some excitement after that, but what did we do? I think you were isolated over here on yourself. I think we had 2 or 3 receivers on the other side, and Bobby Dale said you did a good job boxing your man out in the end zone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a 4 outs, motion left, fade to me, and I just jumped up there and got it.
Yeah. And then unexpectedly, we get a nice surprise on the turnover. It looked like he had to go down low to get that last touchdown there in the first half. Jason was under a little pressure, but you caught it just inside the end zone.
Yeah.
Another big win tonight. It's always good to win at home, as we said. What were some of the keys that you thought tonight in this win against the Larue County Hawks?
Our blocking was just great, and our defensive line really played good. The whole team, just as a whole, running backs did a good job. Everybody did a good job.
We made the comment late, I guess the last touchdown drive we had, it seemed like our line was just dominating as we took it down the field. We went into a little bit different formation in the second half, had the wings out there, and was running Tanner and Sheldon inside. We're just seeing a lot of different formations. We have a lot of different offensive weapons to shoot at people this year, don't we?
Yeah, and in the second half, our line was just saying grind it out, just like a 7-man sled. They did a great job.
Well, it pays off hitting that old sled, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Neil, appreciate you coming up, and good luck next week as we head over to Barron County.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Neil Wilson, our offensive player of the game tonight. Mason Prophet, our defensive player. 2 fine young men. Neil, a junior. Let's see. Let's give you their number. 6'2", 185. Mason, a senior, 6 foot 170. And they, along with 60 other, however many got out on the field, there was probably 30 or 40 players actually played tonight. One good, very good game, very good win tonight against a good Larue County team.
And we want to emphasize, too, that the player of the game is sponsored by the National Guard, and they want to thank him for that. And, yeah, I think it's a good thing there. And tonight was a little tough one, boy. The offense wasn't that bad. We had 3 good rushers, but Neil just stuck out there with the way he scored the 3 touchdowns. And I was bowling him here. I said, you done seen the end zone on the interception, why you didn't catch it? But, you know, he almost had him forward.
Yep.
I mean, it would have been a tremendous night for him, but it was a team effort, boy. I'm telling you, John, I can't wait till you do your official stats on it so we can count up all the first downs. And the game was never, we couldn't get it put away, but still, we never was in jeopardy neither after we got ahead that first time and just sailed on down. But LaRue scares me. I tell you, they had a good running game and a dandy passing game.
They're a good ball club, and Neil gave credit there where credit is due to the line. Both lines, outstanding job tonight. I think never did really run down. I think we slipped into a 5-man front a lot on the defense tonight, but that offensive line continues to pound it out to make holes for Tanner and Caleb and Sheldon. and give protection to Justin so he can find his receivers down the field. Just an excellent game tonight, and we hope that you can make that short trip over to Barron County next week and see if the Falcons cannot go to 4-0. Thursday night, Bob, we'll turn it back over to you again at McDonald's.
You're going back to the Ryder Cup.
I'm going to go.
I didn't know you was that good a golfer, John.
I'm going to go watch a little golf. You didn't know I'd made the team?
No, I didn't know that you'd made it. I know Kenny Perry is in there, but I didn't know that you'd made it. And B.J. Holmes, they're smoking
JB,
boys.
yeah, from Campbellsville.
J.B. Holmes, yeah.
So I'm going to be up there for some of the festivities, probably a few other Monroe Countyans as well. Any other thoughts?
Nope, it's a great win. Great homecoming, great crowd, and, you know, we go to Barron County next week and hope we can continue this winning ways. We've started out to a great season, got something good going here.
37-15, Monroe County wins it on homecoming, and congratulations once again to Leah Beth Anderson, crowned the homecoming queen. On behalf of Becky back at the station, this is John Osgathorpe for Bobby Dale Girls until Thursday night when Bobby Dale and Coach Pettit come to you from McDonald's for the Coaches Show. Good night, everybody.